Hello everyone, it's Davide here and welcome back to Learning Finance. In today's video guys, we are gonna talk about Nikola Motors, which is the topic of the moment, okay? And we are gonna see how much is the valuation, okay, the real valuation, and we are gonna answer the question, is it cheap or not? So stay tuned for the video. Leave me a like if you find this video interesting and subscribe to the channel. And let's begin. Alright guys, so Nikola Motors. Look at that. Look at that. Now, this is Vectoiq Acquisition Corp, ticker symbol VTIQ stocks, which has gone crazy, okay? Crazy. This is a space rocket, okay? Look at that. Bam. Absolutely insane. It's like Bitcoin in 2017. We went from around 10 bucks per share to a hit of 35. Okay, absolutely crazy. And everyone is saying, well, it's gonna be the next Tesla. It's gonna be like buying Tesla cheap again. So at buying Tesla undervalued. Okay. Is it for real like that? I mean, how much is the valuation? Because people are going in FOMO in that stock, but does anyone knows how much the real valuation is? So let's take a look into fundamentals, guys. So to really understand how the deal is, I went to find some documents. Okay, so official document about the deal. This one is a report from Morgan Stanley, which is basically answering the frequently asked questions about this deal, okay, this merger. From this report, we finally find something very interesting, okay, something very interesting. All the questions around here. What was the market cap of Nikola when it announced the business combination with Vectoiq? Well, it was 4 billion at the price around $10 per share, okay? What was the implied enterprise value of Nikola when he announced the business combination with Vectoiq? 3.3 billion. Why we get this number? It's pretty simple. If we take a look at this other report here, in this part we see the capital structure. The transaction will result in 709 million cash in the balance sheet to fund growth. Okay, so if we go to our Excel sheet, we have equity value implied for billions, as we saw before, cash already in the balance sheet, 700 million. And the result is that without the cash, the acquisition of the enterprise value is 3.3 billion. Okay, so that's the value of the deal itself. Now let's go through the ownership deal structure. So to understand who owns what, okay, because we know that there are VTIQ shares, but don't forget that Nikola Motors is already a company, okay, has already stockholders. It's not publicly traded, but it has stockholders. Okay, so let's see how the ownership deal is. Okay, and the ownership deal, we have that. This is from a report which is the 424B3, which is a report that you can find on the SEC official site. Okay, so SEC. If we take a look at it, we understand that current Nikola stockholders will own 276 million, almost 277 million shares for Vectoiq common stocks, and they will have the 77.1% of the total shares outstanding. The PIPE investors will own 52 million of shares, which is 14.6%, public stockholder 6.4%, and the holders of the founder shares will have 1.9. Okay, when we go back to the Excel sheet, here we have the ownership deal. Okay, that's how it is. Number of shares, we said 277 millions, which all the Nikola stockholders, that we have 77.1%. And the other guys right here, investors, public shares, and founder shares, we have the rest. Okay, so the 77.1% is owned by people outside the VTIQ shares that everyone is buying right now. Okay, at a $10 per share, we have a total of 359 million shares. Okay, and that is 100% of the ownership. Okay, now it's fine, but it's not finished yet. Okay, why? Because we can have dilution. Why? Because of warrants. Okay, warrants. Why warrants? Well, if we go back to the report from Morgan Stanley, we can see that there are warrants. Warrants at a strike price of $11.50. Okay, so if you have one warrant, you can buy one stock of NKLA, okay, at $11.50. It's a 5 years, and they are European warrants. Means that in 5 years, if the price of NKLA is above $11.50, you can exercise the warrant and buy those shares at $11.50, even if shares are, I don't know, at $20. Okay, the important is that the price in 5 years is going to be above that price. So perfect, now we understand that. And what does it mean? It means that those are the shares that we have right now, and those are the additional possible shares, the outstanding, that they are gonna be in 5 years. This is a calculation with the treasury stock formula, which basically is like trying to estimate how many warrants are gonna be exercised in 5 years. Okay, and this is the dilution. Okay, this is the shares that we have right now, and this is gonna be dilution. If you sum those things together and you pick up the price of today, which is around $26 per share, we have a total market cap after dilution of 9.7 billion for Nikola Motors. Okay, and remember that the original one of the deal was 3.3 billions, and they haven't done anything already. Okay, so we are fairly above just in 10 days. Okay, just in 10 days, just without doing anything, overpricing over acquisition here of almost 200%, because that was the acquisition and that is how it is valued now, okay, at this price per share. So it is not finished yet. Let's see, because everyone is saying it's like buying Tesla in a cheap way. Okay, but is it true? I mean, is it what it really is? Let's see. Comparison with Tesla. Now, another interesting stuff is this one. This is what the management of Nikola Motors said. Valuation. Transaction implies a fully diluted pro forma enterprise value of 3.3 billion, which is 1x. So it's very similar to the forecasted revenue sales in 2024 of 3.2 billion. So those guys, they are saying, well, these are gonna be the sales forecasted in 2024 for Nikola Motors. Okay, so let's put them back here. Forecasted 2024 sales 3.2 billion, and here we have the forecasted 2024 sales of Tesla, which a lot of analysts agree that they are gonna be 59.2 billion, okay, around 60 billion of sales in 2024 for Tesla. This is the common sense of analysts online. You can find that, okay. So let's take a look. Today, the market cap, we said at $26 per share of Nikola is 9 8.7 billions. Okay, while for Tesla we have the price around $800 per dollars. On Yahoo Finance we have the market cap of the day is 148.9 billions. Okay, so if you do the ratio of the enterprise value of market cap divided by sales in 2024, you are actually buying at a $26 per share. Nikola Motors had a ratio of 3.03, while Tesla is 2.5. Okay, so what that means is that at the moment Nikola Motors is 20% more expensive than Tesla at $800 per share. Okay, so this is what you are buying. Nikola Motors, you are buying actually something which costs more than Tesla. And remember that Nikola Motors right now, they don't have anything. Okay, Tesla, you know what they have, you know what they are doing, and you know they have a lot of idea and potentials. And Nikola Motors, well, you don't know nothing. Okay, that is just hype. So okay, can be and could be a nice competitor. They can, but you don't know much. Okay, you don't know as much as you know about Tesla, and you're paying more for something that you know less. Okay, so that's why I did this video, and I hope it can be helpful for some of you. Can it be a speculative investment? Yes, but would I buy at $26 per share right now? Absolutely no. Okay, no. If it goes back, if this hype, let's say, goes away and we go back around $10 per share, why not? Yes, it could be just you put some money in it and you forget about it. But right now, it logically doesn't make sense. It's better to buy Tesla at $800 per share. Okay. So this is the end of the video, guys. I hope it's interesting for you. Leave me a like and leave me a comment with what you think. Subscribe to the channel and see you soon. Have a wonderful day.